Hey everyone, welcome back to the NASCAR 2004 Chase for the Winston Cup, race 2 of 10. We are heading to the beach of Daytona. We're heading back to the glory days. Last week was Darlington. We did really well. We worked our way up to the field very nicely. After the first pit stop, we were able to work our way up to the front of the field. And then as soon as I got to the front of the field, I racked down the backstretch in the treacherous turn 2. And I was able to, a couple cars got involved. I was able to recover nicely, worked the way up to the field, and I ended up winning the race, passing Rusty Wallace in the closing laps to take the win. So obviously, great way to start, but again, this is the old system, and a lot can happen. So anyway, as far as stats go, we have a 5-point lead. Again, this doesn't matter after the first race, so after this race where it's all going to dial in. Arrivals, Tony Stewart is really our big one, and I guess What If as well, but not me. And that's the friendship list as far as that goes. Jimmy Johnson's our only best friend, and that we can look at after the race. Austin left a comment on the last video to race the 200 DuPont scheme, which Jeff Gordon ran in the 2002 Daytona 500. So Austin wanted me to race this car, so that's what we're going with. We're going with this one. And any suggestions on what paint scheme you want me to race, leave a comment down below, and I'll race it. I'll race your suggestion or the top comment. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, this is the old school Daytona 500 before they raced on the oval like we are today. So, anyways, let's jump straight into the beach. Alright, here we are at the beach of Daytona. Let's take a look at the setup here. It's pretty much default. The only thing that's changed is the wedge down a half round. And that's it. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into the beach.
Can you believe this, Barney? It's like we've stepped back in time today. We're live from the beach in Daytona, Florida, to bring you a little bit different racing than you're used to. It's the Daytona 500 on the beach here on MRN. This ought to be one interesting race to see the new technology on the same old beach.
Man, you're right, and I'm just as eager as everyone else to watch what happens today. This is where the great traditions began, right here on this very beach.
Sterling Marlin was making a run of the championship in 2002 before being sidelined by a neck injury.
Sterling suffered a neck injury in that race at Kansas, which sidelined him for the rest of the year. He was 5th in points at the time. I'm sure he's ready to make another run at the title this year.
Ken Schrader has earned over 20 pole positions during his NASCAR career.
Schrader's always been pretty good in qualifying, especially in the late 80s and early 90s. In 1993, he started 8 of 30 races from the front row. When you're not working your way through traffic, a good finish is a lot easier.
Jeff Gordon is going to keep his spotter busy tracking who's friendly to him and who's not.
He has no problem showing who he likes and who he doesn't out there on the track. If he doesn't want any problems, he'd be wise to make more friends than rivals on race day.
Facts. Luckily, one of my rivals is on the front row, so don't have to worry about him yet.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Alright, looks like we got Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart on the front row.
Here's the starting lineup.
Here we go at the beach.
NASCAR is off. Green flags in the air. And we're underway. Perfect conditions for this race. Side by side, 43 cars race their way down into the corner. We're underway.
Alright, the second race of the chase is underway here at the beach. Now, the goal in this race, is just to survive the first run because the AI, although they're ahead of me, but they go so slow in the turn 1, and I could gain a whole lot of time. You'll see it right here as we're in the first corner. And just like that, with a big run, I've caught right back up to them. And like I said, we gotta be patient getting around these guys, because turns 1 and 2 is where I'm gonna gain the most time. And 3 and 4, they gain some of it back. So, it's all about having patience here. And look at this Accord distance race, the AI are gonna be very challenging. So, just gotta have patience and survive the first run. That's really gonna be the goal. We survived lap 1, however. And I think the pit window, I believe it's around 20 to 25 laps or something for what I did the first time. But when I did this the first time in testing, I was able to make on one stop. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe Nemechek. When I did this the first time, I made on one stop because we had a lot of cautions. I don't think we're going to do it this time, but like I said, the goal is to have a lot of patience, try to survive the first run while working way up to the field, which is not going to be easy, but... And again, it's the old beach, so gotta have some patience. And luckily, I could just... Sorry, Joe Nemechek, didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Try to have patience here as we're coming off of 4 to complete the second lap. In 37th right now. I'll try to get rid of that ride with Joe Nemechek since somebody in the comments suggested it, so try to get that down while I can. Take it easy here. No need to push it here. As we're heading to turn 1 now. The track is kind of like Gateway, but a little longer by what? Maybe a mile and a half, probably? So we're down the back straightaway now. Up to 35th. So, bound for 35th, I should say. But things are looking good. Haven't hit anything yet. Just trying to have patience. Trying to get around this place as safely as I can early on while trying to gain track position. And what I did in my practice race right before this, trap position is going to be king. So, particularly at somewhat of a narrow track like this, trap position is going to be king. So, I think what we're going to do, if we can survive the first run, is try to pit early, try to gain some trap position, and then maybe stay out a little longer on the second run. Since luckily we're in 4th gear, I can get around this place in 4th gear and still be the fastest car in the race. That's how fast my car is. Obviously, I'm not right now because I'm in traffic, but when I'm by myself, I'm easily 2 seconds faster than everybody else. So, just trying to have patience right now. And so far, so good. Lap 4, we're up to 35th. Almost got into Kevin LePage there. We're up to 34th now. And luckily, I'm not pushing it. Just trying to be patient. Things are looking good. And 4 laps in, we're up to 34, so we gained 9 positions on the track. And we're slowly working our way up. Although last week at Darlington in the first run, I got to the top 5. I don't think I'm going to get to the top 5 in this one, considering how challenging it is. But hopefully I could get up to somewhere in the 20s, maybe the teens if I get lucky. So that's going to be the goal in this race. At least for the first one, is to get up there, maybe pit early. Massive run for turn 4. Here we go into the great build for 33rd. And just trying to get up to them if I can. Looks like the field's starting to spread out a little bit, which is really good. Here we go into turn 1. Go try to push it here a little bit. Maybe get underneath Great Biffle. Maybe get underneath him. Haven't any rivals yet, so things are looking really good. Try to be patient here. Here we come down the back straightaway. Underneath Michael Brutes and Joe Nemechek. There, I think that's Boob up there, who's currently second in points. So, Michael Brutes trying to get underneath Joe Nemechek here. We are 5 laps in, working lap 6. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, sorry, Greg Biffle. We're all good. We're up to 32nd. Here we come, massive run down the back straight. Might be able to overtake these 3, Joe Nemechek, Michael Brutes, and Kenny Wallace. And if I nail turn 2 right, I could gain a whole lot of time like we saw right there. Got a massive run, had a little bit of a gap, was able to take advantage of it. Kenny Wallace tried to send it there into 3, but I decided to send it in there with him. As we are in 29th right now, completing lap 7. Hermie Sauer going for the block, but I got a little bit of a run. I can get a run at the entrance of turn 4, and then it kind of stalls out. But again, it's all about having patience here. Don't be aggressive. No need to be aggressive this early. Especially this early in the race, but so far so good. And again, it's all about having a lot of patience. We'll squeeze, kiss the inside guardrail a little bit, but we're all good. Up to 27th now. And like I said, I believe these guys could go about 25 laps or so. But I'm probably going to go a little longer because I'm holding it in 4th gear. But I kind of want to pit early to try to gain some trap position. At least that's my plan. I want to pit as early as I can to gain trap position. Because track position, as we're finding out early, is going to be king, as I mentioned it early in this race. Here we come off of turn 2, into turn 1, going to gain a lot of spots. If I nail it right, gain a whole lot of time. Oh, we're underneath Kyle Petty, who led 23 laps, I believe, a week ago. Yeah, like I said, if I nail turn 2 right, I gain a whole lot of spots, and I gain, what, about 6 spots here. That's what happens when you get a good corner, and you nail it perfectly. You gain a whole lot of track position. That's exactly how Kyle Petty looked underneath me. But we're going to get 22nd. Up half the field in 9 laps. Kyle Petty sending into turn 1 on me. But I'm going to get the whole outside lane to myself. Oh, be a little patient here. Almost got in the back of Jeremy Mayfield. We're up half the field in 21st. And again, 9.5 laps in. We're working our way up to the field. Not being aggressive. I'm surprised we're doing this well. I thought I was going to get into the wall or wrecking the car anytime. I'm surprised we're doing really good at taking care of this car. Oh, I thought I was going to get into Jerry Mayfield there, but Jeff Bird's underneath me because I decided to be aggressive, but that's okay. 10 laps in here in Daytona. Not a whole lot has happened. Battling for 21st with Jeff Burton because the show driver Jerry Mayfield try to get the spot. And we're going to take the position. And just try to slow him down here going into turn 1. They're going to gain on me here. Oh, a little loose. That's okay. Hopefully Jeremy able to go for the block. I thank you for not going for the block. And up to 20th. Well, somebody's blowing up here. Going to try to be a little careful. And that is Terry Labonte. Unfortunately, he has slowed up a couple other guys as we are up to 18th. Big run off of 4. Here we go underneath Mark Martin. Side by side down the front straightaway. And we're almost halfway on field. Going to try to get around it before hitting turn 1. And not quite. He's probably going to get around me here in the entrance to turn 1. And up to 17th. Here we come. We're going to get a big run down the back straightaway. We're not going to cut anything. And up to 16, let's see how many spots we can get here. So we're down the backstretch. Early Jimmy Johnson here. Up to 15th in 13 laps. Like I said, I thought we were going to get to the 20s. And we're up to the teens. Oh, a little loose. That's okay. Oh, didn't get any Jimmy Johnson there, but we're okay. As we are up to 15th. On the outside of Sterling Moore, here we come with the big run. And hopefully Wooler doesn't block me. He's not going to take a chance. Big run down the backstretch. Matt Kenseth on the inside of him now. We are almost into the top 10. Remember last week we got to the top 5. I did not think we were going to get to the top 5 in this. If they're 3 wide up ahead of me, going to stay back here. Not going to stand a chance. And we are up to 11th. And we could go basically 28 laps on field, so almost a one-stop race. But I don't think I need to pit early in this, because I didn't think I was going to be up this high, this early in the race. But again, just trying to have some patience, and so far they're definitely paying off by not being aggressive. Elliott Tyler's going for the block. Oh shit, I messed up! That's okay. That's the first real mistake this entire race up to this point. And luckily we're not panicking because we know we got a long race. As we are almost a third of the way through. Well, I think a quarter of the way through. I don't want to get into what if or anything. Don't want to make them even angrier, but that's our first real mistake, but that's okay. Luckily we're recovering nicely. As we are up to 12th place. We got to as high as 11th at one point. And again, we're not being aggressive or anything. Just trying to have some patience. Just trying to run my own race. Don't worry about what's going on around me. Obviously, I made a big mistake there, but that's fine. And here we come. We're going to get a big run down the backstretch. And here we go. Into the top 10. Took 15 laps to get in the top 10. Things are looking really good. So I'm sliding all over the place, getting a big run. Harvick going for the block, the sound on into turn 3. Oh, little love tap. And we are officially up to 8th place. Big run of Ricky Rudd. Here we go to the outside, up to 7th. And this is Bill Elliott up here who had a great run at Darlington. And we're up to 7th place. Here we go to the outside of Elliott, up to 6th position. And there's Rusty Wallace, who I passed for the win a week ago at Darlington. And we are getting a big run here as I'm in the wall, but that's okay. And it looks like we're going to hit on the 6th here. I don't know if we're going to get to Rusty into turn 4 or not, but we might. I think he's in his Harley's alternate. And, almost. Here we go. We're underneath Rusty. It looks like we're going to stay in 6th. Rusty trying to block me, but I'm going to get easily by him as we are up to 5th place. Big run down the back straightaway. Here we go. And Rhino is trying to block. He's going to fail as we are up to 4th. Making quick work. Oh, messed up. That's okay. Oh, I messed up turn 3. I'm going to shift down here because I messed up the corner. And we're going to get the spot back. And yeah, things are looking really good. I'm surprised I'm getting up to the field this quick. I thought a couple yellows might fly, but so far so good as we are up to 3rd. Making quick work here as we're going to catch Tony Stewart, who's mad at me right now, but we'll try to get around him quickly into turn 1. We'll try to get around him as quickly as we can. And there we go, up to 2nd, possibly for Leon Jr. And I don't know when the first couple are going to head down pit road. And here we go for the lead. And to the lead at the beach. Down the backstretch I go. We are going to head down pit road. I'm going to take it easy here because I'm usually pretty quick. And here we go, 4 tires. Four tires. Good stop. That's a fantastic stop by the crew. And we're going to be by ourselves here, so we get to set some good laps. And let's see what we cycle down the back straightaway now. It looks like everybody's pitting here, and we're going to be back out front. And so far, so good. Not being aggressive or anything, just try to take care of the car. Looks like somebody is blowing up completely. And it looks like they're taking out of the race. And yeah, so far, so good. Got a 10-second lead on Junior already, and we're already about to approach live traffic. It looks like live traffic is spread it out. So hopefully I don't have a problem getting around them, but we'll see. Welcome to Martin's Big Race Report here at the beach of Daytona. Not a whole lot has happened. These guys are being idiots trying to block for literally no reason. And I got a big lead. Oh, Jesus. Why is this guy making it harder? Man, I hate cars in this game where they're trying to block. But in the meantime, oh, yeah, that's what he gets. Anyway, not a whole lot has happened ever since I got the lead, but I'm quite surprised that we're still caution-free after half the race. But, like I said, try to squeeze under the gray biffle here. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to do that. Had to get around there, but not a lot has happened ever since we got the lead. Just try to be patient, get around the guys. Had a couple love taps, like right there, but nothing too crazy. And yeah, I'm still surprised that this is still caution-free because I thought we'd have a couple cautions with me trying to get up to the field or maybe get into a couple of accidents, but none of that has happened. Also, we just had green flag pit stops, and we could go about another, probably to lap 50 for my next stop. And yeah, that's really it. All I gotta do is get around these lap cars to get to the finish of this. That's really it. Off of turn 4, here's the 20 to go on board from Daytona. And like I said, not a whole lot has happened ever since I got the lead. Got a 28-second lead, kind of, on Junior. And trying to get around here, try to be patient with lap cars. And not a whole lot has happened. Trying to get around them. Just trying to be fast as well. Be one of the fastest cars out here. As I always am. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're good. Almost had a wreck there, but we're okay. And that's what happens sometimes when you got a fast car. That happens, but that's the first real incident of the whole race. So, at least I was underneath me, so have some patience. I'll try to race him here in the 3 and 4. I don't know where he's at. Oh, we're all clear. Okay. And get me out of this video.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. Yeah, trouble on the track.
Oh, man. First caution of the race. Elliott Sadler slowed me up out of all people. And that's what happened. Our first caution of the whole race. It's probably going to bleed into a lot of yellows. Just try to get to the finish line. I guess we can probably pit under this caution because we can make it to the end of the race from here. So we might as well pit. And yeah, here it is. Elliott's out just slowing me up. And that's what happened. But anyway, we're going to pit here. I'm going to expect everybody else to pit. And we're going to go with 4 tires. Yep. Here we go for the final stop. Looks like everybody else is pitted. The guys that pit are probably going to stay on the track, but I don't know if they're going to be on the lead lap or not, but we're going to find out here. And yeah, this should be an exciting restart, but luckily we are going to have track position. That was a good stop. That was probably faster than the last stop. And here we go.
A few cars stayed out under the yellow. 8 cars off to the field by the top. And we're back underway. 3 flags in the air. 6 cars as the field switches its way down toward turn number 1.
All right, back into the lead we go. We got the Burton boys behind me. But we are still leading the way. Gonna try to get around these laps. They're going to turn 1. Gonna try to push it here a little bit. Try to stay out front. All those guys that are ahead of me are all on the lead lap. So we're gonna try to stay on the lead lap. So I'm gonna try to get back around them here, try to lap them. But if another caution comes out, then all those guys get the restart behind me because they're all on the lead lap. Right now, they are fighting their lives to stay on the lead lap, and I don't blame them. So I'm going to try to have a little patience here. There's Dale Jr., who's currently in 2nd place. I'm going to put my money on the line that he's in 2nd. So, as we got 13 to go. Yeah, he is in 2nd. He's right there behind me. As we are stuck in a lot of traffic. I'm going to try to use the drive off of some of them. Try to keep Jr. behind me. As we are heading to turn 1. Going to try to push it here. Ooh, slam on the brakes. They are blocking the entire racetrack. I don't know where to go. Ooh, squeeze it here. We got a comfortable gap over Junior, but I'm still stuck behind these guys. Just trying to figure it out. Jeremy Mayfield being an ass, going for the block. As I'm trying to stay in front of Junior. And again, with a lot of cars trying to stay on the lead lap, there's hardly anywhere to go. Sorry. 11 to go here, or 12 to go. Junior and Ellie are both here. Junior's going for the lead because I'm stuck in traffic. And Dale Jr. has taken the lead. Because I am stuck in traffic. I got nowhere to go. And now we get to find out how everything else goes. Because I'm stuck in traffic. Nowhere to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, messed up turn 1 there, but that's alright. I'm wondering in the turn 1 if I just tried to pass him on the outside. Now I'm losing time. I should have dropped with Elliott here because I'm losing time. As we get down the long back stretch in turn 3. Oh, messed up turn 3!
Drop back to 4.
I think I gotta start shifting here because I'm struggling right now. So we got 11 to go. Although I don't want to shift, looks like I might have to because I'm struggling to try to keep up with these guys in lap traffic. I want the outside. I'm going to send it because I want the top. Oh, boy. Oh, man, they are blocking the outside. There's hardly anywhere to go. Yeah, they were blocking the entire track. There's hardly anywhere to go. But luckily, we got the speed. As we are down the back stretch, coming to 10 to go. As I'm back to 3rd. We're still in 3rd. Just trying to figure out how to get around this racetrack in loud traffic. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 10 to go here at Daytona.
10 to go.
Here we go, Billy, and possibly Junior for the lead. And back to the lead we go. I'm going to block Junior because I really want the top. I hope these guys will block the top. And they don't. That's what I want. I want the outside. Michael Brooks, you better not block me. That's your lesson. To not block me.
Number 42 is outside.
He blocked me, and that's what happens when you got a big run. And that's not my fault, that's his fault. So, I'm not going to complain. That is not my fault. That was all his. As Michael Brooks is always a dirty driver in his videos as well. So, okay. Trying to keep Junior back there's not an easy thing. Junior's going to get the lead back. I'm going to try to share draft him. We're trying to get that lead back. As we have a good battle here, as all of us trying to get around a lot of traffic. I might have to send in turn 1 just to keep Bill Elliott behind me. I'm going to send it on the outside. Here we go. Michael's trying to block it and split. And to the lead I go again. Let's see if I can hang on to it this time.
All right, we've led the most laps today. Now let's finish strong.
We have led the most laps, so that's a good thing. We got maximum points. For the first time this season, we got maximum points. Now we got to finish strong here. Trying to hang on to this as we're stuck in big, hairy lap traffic. And we're going to get a big run down the backstretch. Now that they're all spread out, we're going to get this big run. Here we come down the long backstretch. As we got the run. Dale Jarrett going for a block. As we're going to get around these guys. And I think we should be fine from here. Don't get into what if. He was angry at me. I want to get in front of Hart. Okay, here we go. We got in front of him. And now, officially, let's finish strong here with 7 to go. Down the long back straightaway I go, coming to the white flag. Not a whole lot has happened, surprisingly. Ever since we got the lead. This race went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be pretty chaotic, but we only had 1 caution. All to my cost, but everything went according to plan. We dominated the race, and now 1 more lap to go in Daytona.
They cross the stripe for the final time. 1 lap to go. The white flag is out. It shatters the record. Don't hold back. The race to the line. Who will win this NASCAR Winston Cup Series event?
We get to go around the beach 1 more time in celebration. Got a big lead, led the most laps, dominated, coming from the back. Down the back stretch I go, here at the beach, on the sand.
The leader works his way up the final turn. The checkered flag is in the air. What an exciting race to the finish.
Alright, into turns 3 and 4, the tighter end. And an historic place. Gonna take the win at the beach in dominating fashion. Yes! Let's go. Dominate the race. Fantastic.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, that was good news to the guys who ran out front. More cautions would just have meant more restarts, which is more chances for you to lose positions.
Jeff Gordon ran in clean air pretty much all race long.
Yep.
Didn't get much better than that. He led the most laps, and more importantly, he led the last lap, which gives him the victory.
Yep. Dominate the race. Get to watch all the highlights. And yeah, this is the restart. Trying to get. Yeah, that's what Michael Brooks got into me. He tried to block me. And this is the restart. And to victory lane. That's a fantastic trophy, too. Alright, so it looks like all the rivals have gone down, which is fantastic. Let's take a look here. We led a little over half the race, and me and Dale Jr. are the only two that have led laps in this race, so not a whole lot has happened here. And this is definitely going to shake up the points, so we might as well go check those out. Alright, so next week is Bristol in the bull ring. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think 3 in a row is going to happen, but you never know. Paint scheme, I'm thinking about going with this one. If you guys have any suggestions on paint schemes, let me know. I will race your suggestion. And these are all the suggestions. Again, we're not including the test car. So, I plan on going with this one. But again, any suggestions, let me know. I will use your suggestion or the top comment. And as far as the standings go, we have a 53-point lead over Johnny Benson now is in second. So yeah, the points are definitely going to shake up as the season goes on. But looks like right now I got the point lead. And no one is a rival, which is good going into Bristol. And the awards, we got front runner picking up places and the fastest lap, like I predicted. So, anyways, that's it, guys. I'll see you guys next week at Bristol. A lot's going to happen there. Will we go 3 in a row? We'll have to wait and find out. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and have a good day.